Hang tight, this should only take a second. Isn't that just fascinating? An orbiter with human emotions.
You know, I don't believe people live just so that they can die someday. I think it's because they are alive that they must die at some point. I believe that there is a purpose to being alive. And there's a purpose to judgment as well. Judging is tricky, difficult to do right. It goes hand in hand with both life and death. By its very nature, it must be performed hand in hand with human beings. And because of that, it requires human emotions.
There you go. It's done.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, sure, at first glance anyway. But
this isn't all. There are no lives without darkness. None.
You got that one right.
What? No way! Harada? How are you here? Didn't you go to that void place? Harada! Hello? Harada, wake up. What's with him?
That's just a shell. His soul hasn't come back yet.
Whoa, his soul's missing? So how do you get it to come back then?
Not easily. You need a soul to cast into the void in its place.
Seriously? And if his soul doesn't come back, what then?
You get stuck with this.
Oh, wow.
I have to choose a soul to send into the void.
Mine should be good enough, right? I don't see why I can't take his place.
You little idiot! Do you have any clue what the void is like?
No, how would I?
Unfathomably reckless moron. It's in the name, a space containing nothing. It's a graveyard for souls. Your mind is all that remains. Terror, regret, despair, the sensation of falling forever while feeling only the worst emotions. That's the kind of place the void is.
There's no way. You're making that up.
No, I'm not. But I've got someone else who can take his place. Harada or this guy? The choice is up to you. Who gets the void?
What?
Chiyuki, please, if you don't mind, I need you to fill in the blanks for me.
I don't understand what you want me to say.
Start with this.
I don't get it. Why do I have to choose?
Human behavior is so predictable. You're all a bunch of idiots.
Huh?
You all seem to forget that someday you're gonna die, until suddenly you come face to face with death. Then you start clinging to life. That's why up to now, I've never had so much as a second thought about my judgments. When you made a decision, press this button.
So who is this guy anyway?
Is that something you need to know?
What?
To cast Harada into the void, what kind of person would it take?
I don't know, but I would never do it.
Then it sounds like you've got your answer.
You look very lovely in that. If you'll come this way, please. Welcome to Quindecum. Have a seat. My name is Decum. A pleasure to meet you. I will be your bartender while you're here. I'm sorry, is something the matter?
I'm confused. What am I doing here? I'm supposed to be dead.
You can remember that you're dead then.
Yes, but... what I don't remember is how it happened. Please, tell me.
Oh, really? That's unusual.
Obviously, I was unable to prompt her to play a game.
It sounds like the Information Bureau screwed up. Don't worry, all right? I'll deal with her.
Deal with her? How do you mean?
We'll erase her memories and start her judgment over. Not too difficult. Let's go ahead and bring her with us.
Certainly, ma'am. I'm on it.
If it's not an imposition, I'd actually like to handle her judgment.
Why's that?
I'm not really sure.
Huh?
Well, if you want to, go ahead. But I think I'll leave her here a while. As an assistant of sorts.
Here we go.
loved to skate more than anything, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. I sustained a serious leg injury. They ran some tests. Before long, they told me that I would never skate again. Everyone cried for me. They were all so sympathetic. But me, I didn't feel anything. No matter what anyone said, nothing got through to me. But I couldn't tell anybody that.
It's time to eat. Come on, dear. Aren't you hungry? This is the trophy you won in the first competition you entered. You know, Chiyuki, watching you skate was always one of the highlights of my life. But what made me happiest was watching you grow up, seeing you become a good woman.
I'm not, though.
What?
I'm not a good woman. Just go, okay?
Okay.
The fact that I couldn't skate anymore wasn't what was hard for me. There were lots of other things in my life that were more important, like my family and friends. I had lots of friends from skating. I didn't really know what was wrong. I was just so confused at the time. But now I think I know. These people I'd been so close to, they were, in a very real sense, strangers. I mean, they weren't me. It sounds so obvious, right? But somehow I'd never realized it before. And suddenly everything started to seem hollow. I just felt like I'm nothing, I'm nobody. I couldn't get those thoughts out of my head. They festered and I started hating myself. Till finally, I took my own life. People can't know each other perfectly. And to hope for that kind of understanding, it's wrong. I didn't realize that until I was dead. Until too late. Life is so cruel.
From my understanding, when humans are happy, they smile, and when they are sad, they shed tears. Chiyuki, may I ask you what emotion you are feeling right now?
Well, obviously I'm feeling sad, right?
And if I told you I wanted to understand that, you would say that's wrong of me?
Huh?
Because it's true. Regardless of whether it's possible, I wish I could know you better. I've never been part of the living world, nor have I experienced death. I'm afraid I don't know the correct way to express this. But I'm glad I got to meet you. It's truly been my pleasure.
Listen, Deckham.
Certainly, I'm listening.
Nothing, never mind. My last drink at Quindecum. So what's this one called?
A memento mori. Apparently it means remember that you must die.
Remember that you must die.
Do not forget that you are certain to die someday. And as such, you have all the more reason to live now. I believe that is how the phrase should be interpreted.
Live now. A little late.
Shall we?
Cheers, Deckham. Wow, that's delicious.
I'm terribly sorry for this.
So where are we going now?
You're headed for the place where Harida's soul is.
And he's really going to wake up, you promised me?
Yeah. Something I've been wondering. Who exactly is Harida to you, anyway?
Don't you get it? He's my life.
Oh, really? So what would your life be then if Harida wasn't around?
What's that mean? Are you making fun of me?
I want an answer. What's your life's meaning?
I've got no clue, okay? Why does there have to be any meaning?
Perfect. Someone else who has no idea.
Well, what about you, huh?
What?
Why do you do this? Do you have some meaningful reason?
No, I don't need a reason. I'm an arbiter. This is what I do.
Then you arbiters have my pity. All of you.
Pity?
I decided for myself how I was going to live. Maybe it wasn't a life others would be super proud of, but I devoted it to him because I wanted to. If you ask me, there is some meaning in that.
Wouldn't that be nice? And that's that.
What's happening? No! He lied! Bard, I'm so sorry!
I'm not gonna make it. Is it I was strong enough? Can't see the way to go. I feel so alone. My body's on the ground. I can't forgive this anymore.
Hello there, Information Bureau.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh?
Do you think I could have you send me some memories, please?
It's happening. I'm just about to forward them along.
All right, good. Thank you, Quinn.
Where are you going?
What's it matter to you, old man?
I hope you enjoyed yourself. Looked like fun.
Sorry?
You've been bad, Nona.
The last episode. Hello there, Information Bureau.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh?
Do you think I could have you send me some memories, please? Yes, thank you very much.
What's it matter to you, old man?
I hope you enjoyed yourself. Looked like fun.
Sorry?
You've been bad, Nona.
No way are you sneaking a peek.
What you've been up to isn't gonna fly. Arbiters have to be dummies, that's how it works.
Do they? Or is that just to suit you?
Why don't you tell me what you're after here?
You want to know? Well, the fact is, we can change.
I take it you're talking about arbiters who possess human emotions?
Yeah, that's right. Come on, don't you see? We aren't just hollow dummies.
Oh. That's so ridiculous, it's making my flowers shrivel. We're all just dummies, Nona, and that includes me. Do you understand it yet? Have you figured out what we are, what we're made of? The souls of those cast into the void. Don't even get me started on our location. We are what we are. As long as our fundamental essence stays the same, this nonsense you're trying to pull won't change anything. Face it, my dear. The Arbiters will behave as they always have.
That isn't true.
Go ahead. You'll see the truth of things soon enough.
Thank you for waiting.
Please take us to the lowest level, Clavis.
Really? Are you sure?
I'm sure, thank you.
And you're taking her with you?
That is correct.
Okay.
Chiyuki? Chiyuki?
What? This looks like my room. But how? Impossible. There's no way I... Ow.
You woke sooner than I was expecting. May I ask what it is you're doing?
No.
Oh, look. I remember these. They're the dolls your mother made, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's quite talented.
Huh? How do you figure? They don't look anything like the book. That's okay. I treasured them anyway. This has been so strange. I was starting to think it was a dream.
I'm afraid this is reality. It all happened. 3 months have passed since your death. Would you like me to give you a hand?
That's okay. I can walk on my own. It's empty.
Read me the book again?
You really like Chavo, don't you? Well, I'm home.
That's my mom. Mom.
Hello, Chiyuki. I'm home again.
She is neither able to see nor hear us. We can't touch people in the living world. We cannot converse with them. We can't make contact of any kind.
You could have told me all that sooner.
I am terribly sorry.
Why bring me here anyway?
If you would please take this.
What's going on?
This is why I brought you here. It wasn't just to give you a glimpse of your old life. Did you know 7,000 people die every hour? That's approximately 2 per second. While it lasts, life is riddled with unfairness. There are those who live fulfilling lives, and there are those who pass away sooner than they should. Please listen closely. I have a bargain to offer you. In exchange for the life of one person, I can bring you back to life right now. Simply press this button. If you do that, all of your memories of Quindecum will be erased, and you will return to your life. You must choose quickly, however. Little time remains. What will your decision be?
My life or someone else's? That's the deal?
Yes.
It's possible that it will be one of my friends or family who dies.
Yes. However, do consider the world's population. It's currently more than 7 billion, which makes that highly improbable. Your mother, your father, your friends. Everybody who knows you will have any and all memories of your death erased.
You know, Chiyuki, watching you skate was always one of the highlights of my life. But what made me happiest was watching you grow up, seeing you become a good woman.
I'm not a good woman. Just go, okay? The fact that I couldn't skate anymore wasn't what was hard for me. People can't know each other perfectly. And I hope for that kind of understanding. It's wrong.
Here, it was always your favorite. You know, it's funny. I just can't seem to stop making extra. Oh, Chiyuki, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I couldn't tell what you were feeling. I was so blind. I failed as a mother. I'm sorry. What kind of mother can't even tell what her own daughter is feeling?
It's not true. Mom, it's not true.
I miss you so much.
Mom! I accept. Give me my life back. I have to tell my mom it wasn't her fault. I have to say sorry. People have an instinctive desire to understand each other, right? Maybe that's not so bad. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But it's still what I want. So yes. I'm getting a second chance. Let someone else die. Then I can live. I have to, right? It's the only choice I can make.
You know, you're actually right for once. Yeah. I'm in love with somebody else.
Like I said, I think I still have a date to claim.
Always wanted to.
Why couldn't I just give her that? She was always so good to me.
Anything you want. Please just send me back to my children.
I heard my wife's voice thanking me for what I did. So I decided that my new job would be exacting vengeance for helpless victims.
Please control your anger. Don't you want to be with your sister again?
It may be over now, but at least I know that I lived a full life.
I can't press it.
I don't understand.
It isn't right. Everybody matters to somebody.
But whoever ended up dying in your place most likely wouldn't matter to you.
I'm not an idiot. I know that. I know it, but even if they aren't important to me, there's someone out there they are important to. Someone who cherishes them. Somebody like my mom. My God, if I could only talk to her. Mom, I'm so sorry for not valuing my life. I'm so sorry for not thinking of you. You're doing something so selfish. For causing you so much grief. I'm sorry. And for not giving you the chance to say goodbye. I'm so sorry. Here! You press it! No! Press it! Declan?
I am terribly sorry.
What's going on?
None of it was true. I am so sorry for deceiving you.
But why?
I am sorry for putting you through all of this.
You mean it was all part of my judgment?
It hurts so much. This feeling. This is sorrow, isn't it?
I think so.
Hurting you hurt me. I just wanted to know you better. To understand you. Chiyuki, I am truly sorry, but this was the only way. I had to know. I'm sorry. I'm an arbiter, an arbiter's judge. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
But after what I did...
It's okay, I understand.
Deckham.
You've destroyed that poor boy, Nona.
I just had him conduct a judgment together with a human.
Things change as arbiters come closer to being human. Judgment becomes more difficult to pass, and it is accompanied by suffering.
One thing's clear, humans can't judge humans.
If you know that, then what was the point of this doomed experiment?
Judging humans is difficult, true, but that doesn't make it right to assign any random judgment to them. There needs to be a change. That was the point of what I did.
So your goal is to make arbiters suffer? Care to explain the reasoning behind that?
A judgment ought to be accompanied by suffering. Or what's its purpose?
Its purpose?
To suffer, yet stand firm. That's what it is to live. It's what gives life meaning.
The meaning of life? That's what this is about? It's a concept. It's only relevant to those who are able to die. And the funny thing about dying, you can't do it unless you're alive. Even if the arbiters become more human, it doesn't change the fact that they're just dummies.
You're wrong. It is relevant. We live in the present.
What is this place, anyway?
This is where the dummies are disposed of after their judgment is complete and their souls have been removed. Under normal circumstances, no one is permitted to come in here.
So, this is where I'll end up?
No.
Oh, good. Thanks for that.
After they die, some humans try to live all the more in the present. Those who led fulfilling lives are the kind of
people you respect, right?
Yes.
Heard that a million times.
Really? That many?
Forget about it.
I'm terribly sorry to have kept you waiting.
Yeah, no worries. You're stealing my material, though.
What?
Forget it. Hello there.
Good to see you.
All right, folks, where are we headed?
Nona, you have become quite fascinated with life and death, haven't you?
Miss Chiyuki. Was it worth it, being alive? That is wonderful to hear. That's my goal now, to be the kind of arbiter who can help all his guests feel that way. I am glad I succeeded with you.
Yeah. Some advice, though. You might do something about your face. You know how to smile, don't you?
Is it like this?
Baby steps, I guess.
I am terribly sorry I failed.
You'll get it before long, don't worry. Now this is it, huh?
Yes. Best of luck on your journey.
Goodbye, then.
Farewell.
Hey, where'd Mimine go? I don't know. Huh? She doesn't come around anymore, that's all. What are you doing? Pour me a drink, bartender. Why? What exactly is going on with you today? Please. Like you actually care, Ginty. Whatever.
Oh yeah? Your boy did it? Mm-hmm. This sounds like a real game changer. There are so many arbiters. What do we do?
Should we retain the memories of death again and forward them on?
Nah, let's just see what happens for a bit. We don't have to do anything.
Old Flowerhead's been watching her like a hawk, you know that, right?
Yeah? What is she thinking?
We just need to behave ourselves.
Number 1, arbiters cannot stop making judgments, for this task is more than their job. It's the entire reason for their existence. Number 2, arbiters cannot experience death, for that would taint their judgments. It would make them too close to being human. Number 3, Arbiters cannot feel emotions, for doing so is not in their natures. It is impossible for a dummy to have feelings.
Number 4, arbiters may not work hand in hand with life, for doing so would ruin them. It is an unacceptable collaboration.
Weird. What is this place?
Right this way, please. Welcome to Quindecum. Have a seat.